Hi everyone, I'm Marcel and you're watching The Pulse. Here on The Pulse, I've been documenting now for over 3 years my progress with trying to live a healthy lifestyle. I'm turning 60 in just a few days, and when I was 55, 56 years old, I had all kinds of inflammation issues, chronic pain issues, I couldn't exercise, I could barely go for a walk with my family without having to kind of give out. I also had anxiety issues. So I don't know how much of these were all related, but they definitely compiled and they were making my life unbearable. I thought about this and I attributed these issues to aging. So I researched different ways to anti-age, and one of the big things that kept coming up were NAD boosters and various supplements that I could take. So I began a protocol that has evolved over the past 3 years that I talk about often here on The Pulse, and I've listed that description in my bio below, so you can check that out as well. Now, supplements should be treated as part of a healthy lifestyle, which I also talk about quite often. It's not a solution, but it did make it a lot easier for me to go out and exercise when I started to get more energy, when I had better focus, when I had less pain issues, and better recovery time from sports. One of my biggest issues was when I was trying to play tennis with my kids a few years ago, I would be out of it for several days afterwards. But when I began a healthy supplement routine, I was able to bounce back a lot faster, a lot better, and that helped me to build more muscle, to burn more calories, to get in shape. Really, to get back in shape, because years ago I was always healthy, and these days I feel like I did in my 20s and 30s, which is saying a lot, again, turning 60. Now, I cover a lot of news kind of topics on The Pulse, and today I want to talk about normalizing supplements. And what I mean by that is the supplement industry in general has been given a bad rap. What you see in the general media is oftentimes the supplement industry is described as unregulated, which is not true. And if you stop and think about it, there are all kinds of safety concerns with a lot of products and things that we ingest, foods and drugs, and oftentimes these foods and drugs are recalled. But when's the last time you heard of a supplement being recalled? It doesn't happen very often. And the reason is supplements are regulated, and first and foremost for safety. So the supplements that are sold on the market are, by and large, very safe. The supplements that I take are from DoNotAge.org. They have a sale going on right now. When they have sales going on, you can use my code THEPULSE on top of that sale. So a lot of places where you buy things, you have a discount code. You try to use the discount code when it's on sale and you find out it's not valid. That's not the case with DoNotAge. Now, why do I take DoNotAge? Well, what happened to me is I found out about supplements. I started to take some supplements. Then I found a cheaper solution. By the way, I was getting results from these NAD boosting supplements I was taking, started to get results. Then I bought a fake supplement and my results waned. I wasn't getting the same kind of feeling and reaction that I got initially. And I thought maybe the honeymoon period was over. Come to find out, the supplement I bought online was a fake. It wasn't what was actually listed on the bottle. I wasn't feeling bad from it, so apparently, as I said, it was safe, quote unquote, but it wasn't what was on the bottle. I took it to a lab and had it tested myself when I found out it might be fake, and lo and behold, the ingredient that was listed on the bottle wasn't even found in the capsule that I brought to the lab. So I searched out, I talked to some people that I trusted, that I knew about NAD boosting. I found DoNotAge, and I have been partnered with them. Not just partnered with them, but initially I just started taking their supplements. And then I added more as my trust level went up. I had them tested at a lab as well. And then I began to take their supplements as part of my routine. That's been now 3.5 years, and I'm doing great. I'm feeling great. I feel like I'm looking a lot better. I'm definitely more active, and I attribute it to, yes, the supplements, but also eating healthy to reduce my sugar intake, to reduce my junk food intake, and to reduce my alcohol intake. Because I was feeling so good from the supplements, I kind of got greedy and I wanted more. And that's the way I've been living my life. I want to be healthier. I want to feel better. And I feel like I did. I feel like me. I feel like I did when I was in my 20s and 30s. I feel like myself again. So you can too. I'm convinced of it. Here at The Pulse, in the comments, I've heard from thousands of other people who have had similar results and shared their stories as well. So it's not just me. Now, one of the other ways we can normalize supplements is to take a look at drugs for a moment. Drugs are considered to be more powerful, more potent than supplements. But when you think about it, the old adage is an ounce of prevention equals a pound of cure. And I think that is a very good statement when we're talking about supplements versus drugs. Yes, drugs are required, needed to treat certain illnesses and diseases. But if you can prevent those diseases by taking things like vitamin D, omega-3, NAD boosters, which have been shown in labs to prevent diseases, well, then you're not going to need that pound of cure at the end of it. So the perception out there that drugs are more powerful than supplements, we should really be looking at the prevention side and the benefits from supplements and how powerful that can be. Now, I think standards should be addressed. I'm a 60-year-old male. A 30-year-old female probably doesn't need the same dietary supplements or the levels of those supplements that I would need at 60. So I've certainly lobbied for better standards, better testing, more research, and individualizing what self-care should look like. You're going to have to kind of navigate your own way. I take 1.5 grams of an NAD booster from DoNotAge. Many females that I know take 500 milligrams, a third of that. They're younger females, they're starting to age, they're having some menopausal symptoms, and what many women have reported finding is they're able to reverse those symptoms by taking an NAD booster like I do. But you probably don't need as much being a 40 or 50-year-old female versus a 60-year-old male would need. So your mileage will vary, so you really need to take ownership of your own self-care and see what works for you. The last thing I want to leave you with today, and something I talk about often, is that taking supplements alone is only part of a solution. I do strongly believe you need to be getting a good night's sleep. You need to eat healthy. Now, I intermittent fast. I don't eat before 11 a.m. and I don't eat after 6 or 7 p.m., depending on if we're going out or not. And I found I'm able to sleep better and get better rejuvenation in my sleep than I did when I was eating later into the night or starting to eat right away in the morning. The other thing that I've done is exercise regularly, and I've been doing that for a long time. Things didn't improve right away overnight with chronic pain issues, for example, but my muscles are feeling much better over the years that I've been doing this approach. So your body can rejuvenate and can repair itself, and things that I might have taken drugs for just 3-4 years ago, I no longer have to treat with drugs. I've now prevented the actual problems that I was having before. So I hope you'll consider all this when you're on your own journey towards rejuvenation and healthy living, and I hope you'll follow the pulse going forward and share with everyone a comment in what your own experience has been. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.